As a former player at Georgetown University, I wore these shoes on game days where I wanted to go out there and score 20 to 30 points. These are my lucky Jordans right here. Sometimes it didn't really matter what shoes I wore because I still went out there and played really bad. I can tell you any change to your uniform does impact your jump shot, but it probably wouldn't have impacted me too much because I never had a jump shot to begin with. Chris Jacobs back in the studio also does not have a jump shot. If you take a look again, you can see some people coming in here all excited to see this game. I'm excited to see this game. It's a great matchup here in the basketball world. Baylor might have a slight advantage over UConn just because we're here in Texas. It's the first time two Pac-12 schools are going head-to-head in the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship here in San Antonio, Arizona, and Stanford. And we asked some fans who they think has a better shot at this championship. Here's what they had to say. And we're going to see if I still have it. So I don't know if I'm going to shoot some bricks, but we're going to see. I'm feeling very Kobe-like today, very Jordan-like, so we're going to see. No, okay, all right. Last one's a charm. Okay, nope, that wasn't it. A lot of these players are in individual hotel rooms. A lot of these kids not being able to share those experiences due to COVID-19. She's always ready to play a 20-plus point game, and she was freshman of the year last year, so you could just really tell that she elevated her game, but Sydney Lamberty has always been a threat for them. Coach Tartamella, he talked a lot about transition and praising Littleton and Singleton for running up and down the floor. They are the defending champs, so talk about that mental block and getting past that. Many teams who can feel that championship title right there. But to get that title, that means working extremely hard. And a lot of these coaches are studying basketball day and night, some of them even dreaming about basketball. Yeah, I spoke with many coaches who say this has been a tough experience. They love what they do. They love competing for an NCAA title, but they also love their kids who can't be here due to COVID concerns. And I spoke with a lot of parents here at this tournament, sitting right here watching their kids play, and they say it's a dream come true. Yeah, the Elite Eight means just that, very elite teams. But what makes these teams so elite? Well, they have very special players and unsung heroes that have helped them get to this point. Of course, if you do come to these games, you will have to wear a mask at all of these sites. And to help you out, they even have some of these social distancing stickers to make sure everyone stays safe. Reporting live here in San Antonio, I'm Faith Woodard. It's the Sweet 16 at the Alamo Dome here in San Antonio. Players giving it everything they have for a shot at an NCAA title. But check out this Michigan mom watching her kid play at the NCAA tournament. The feeling is indescribable.
It was awesome. I'm so proud of what the Michigan Wolverines were able to do. It's the first time they've ever been in a Sweet 16.
Parents at this tournament have traveled from near and far to watch their kids battle on the court. Parents who've given countless hours to youth sports, middle school basketball, high school basketball, even club teams over the years.
It's all been worth it.
According to a recent TD Ameritrade survey of parents, 27% of parents spend $500 or more per month on youth sports. Some do it for the love of sports, others hoping for a full D1 scholarship for their child that will hopefully lead them here.
It means a lot. I'm a single mom, so we've had a long road, long journey. I'm proud of her.
This survey also says 1 in 5 sports parents say they spend 20 hours or more a week on their child's activities. But parents say their hard work paid off.
It's always been a dream of Grace's to be able to come here and play and try to win a national championship.
This survey also says 1 in 3 sports parents is taking fewer vacations, 1 in 5 even getting a second job or delaying retirement.
The journey was a lot of fun. I mean, the memories from that and all the experiences from that were worth it in itself.
But many say they'll do it all over again.
She did it, yeah. And I hope that she's an example for other girls that are inspiring to do this as well.
Sweet experiences for hard-working parents attending the Sweet 16.
On the line. Shepherd gives Notre Dame the lead.
These were the sounds from the NCAA women's basketball tournament in 2019.
And remove your heads to honor.
This is what it looks like in 2021, much different. And it took a lot of discipline and testing for teams to get to this point.
Our teams needed to have 7 consecutive days of negative tests.
And teams had to have 2 days of negative tests before they were released from quarantine to begin practicing and playing.
We're used to it. It's just, you just go day by day, a stick is going up your nose, but that is to protect your health and safety.
Another measure implemented at this year's tournament limited fans.
For the Alamo Dome, where the Sweet 16 takes place on it, it's 17%, and that is what was approved by the health officials in the venue.
And limited fans is something many teams have dealt with all year. For the ones who do have family coming, no physical interaction is allowed, but teams say it's still something to look forward to.
Parents are coming as well as my brothers, as well as my aunt are coming for the first and second rounds and for the Sweet 16 as well.
But other teams say their families won't be attending.
So I made the decision not to bring my daughter. And, of course, it's hard to be separated from her.
But beyond controlling venue capacity, the NCAA says all Tier 1 participants will also wear contact tracing devices throughout the tournament during practices and games.
You can't really high-five each other, can't really be around each other. Even on the bench, you can't engage with each other.
And these COVID protocols extend beyond the court, even to hotel rooms.
The 7 hotels that we are using as team hotels in San Antonio are the NCAA, and we are the sole occupants.
A lot of COVID-19 changes for this year's NCAA women's basketball tournament.